Hey YouTube, welcome to this episode of Ben Saturday. We are back. We have all new content and all new awesomeness, so yeah. So what I'm gonna do for today's vlog, and which I'm gonna ask Jackie and Taya to do for next week, is to go onto Facebook. Now there's so many of these new poll things on Facebook, so you ask a question, you can do answers and things. I want you to show a few of the ones that you have in your wall and answer them for YouTube. Okie dokie here, so my first question is, what do you use for email? And my answer is Gmail. It's the best choice, obviously. I used to have an AOL account. I had it for almost 10 years, and then I switched over when I wanted to go to college, so I had a better account. My next question is, do you call it soda or pop? Soda. If you call it pop, you're an idiot. Gotta plug in the internet cable because my school's internet sucks. Next question is, what form of electronic communication do you use? And the answers rather are AIM, texting, calling, and Facebook. I'm probably gonna go with Facebook because it's the easiest to get to people and it's a little more informal. So I could talk to people I wouldn't normally text otherwise. Under the most told lie, the possible answers are, sorry, that was my last piece of gum, I'm fine, and I agree with the terms and conditions. And obviously my lie would be that I agree with the terms and conditions. Do you ever actually read that? This question is, which of Disney's animated movies have you seen? There's like 50,000 choices, but I'm gonna go with the one that I saw last night just for the sake of it being an awesome movie. I saw Tangled. Just freaking awesome. I love the horse and I love that newt thing or whatever it is, Charmeleon. They were so cute. This question is pirates versus ninjas, and for some reason, kittens is an acceptable answer. I'll go with kittens because they're cute. This question is, which musicals have you seen the most on stage? And on Broadway, the answer is Wicked. I've seen it 3 times, and not on stage, but I've been a part of 5 productions of Bye Bye Birdie. This question asks, how tall are you? My answer is between 5'6" and 5'11", because the other answer is 6 feet, and I'm like 5'11 and a half, so I'm not quite there. My next question is it important to be Facebook official while in a relationship? And it's yes, no, or ha ha ha. And I'm gonna go with yes. I mean, it's nice to tell people. I mean, which Apple products do you own? iPod Touch, or no, that's the same thing. iPod Touch, MacBook Pro, and I think that's it. Ooh, I do have this other cool Apple thing. I don't know which of you guys know this guy named Steve Wozniak, but he is the, he was one of the founders of Apple along with Steve Jobs. I'm gonna cross off his name and info. That's his business card. I got it at a competition, a robotics competition, and he just gave away his business card. They're made out of sheet metal. So cool. If I'm ever rich and famous, I want sheet metal business cards. Let's just get a couple more in here before I end. What child are you? Oldest. Next question is, which direction do you make smileys in? And I'm gonna give you this as the answer. Bam! The other answer was this, and I don't know how I feel about that. That's pretty dumb. This one, does Barack Obama deserve a second term as president? I'm gonna go with yes. He hasn't really done anything that bad yet that's pissed me off enough to say that he shouldn't be in office. But this poll, if you look, the great majority of people say no, except further research shows that it was done. The question was asked by a Republican group, so obviously it's gonna be more no's than yeses. And this last question I'm gonna answer is, have you seen Forrest Gump? And I'm gonna say yes. My favorite quote from Forrest Gump is, life is like a box of chocolates. You always know what you're gonna get. Chocolate. That is it for this episode of Ben Saturday. Tune in next week for more fun with Jackie and Taya, and I will see you again next week.